And the kayaks. I was hoping to film the kayaks coming in, but I don't know. I think they've already come back in. I don't know. Um, it looks like they've already. Yeah, because they basically just capsized. They're sort of coming back in from the with the break and the waves. There's a bit of technique to bring in the kayaks back in. But yeah, but you can see the kayaks sort of on the beach. I'll just get a little bit closer. Um, just, yeah, so you can see the kayaks there. I know there's one coming out of the water. So why aren't they just using the waves to come back in? I don't know. They're kind of just walking. You meant to use the waves, and you meant to come back and right up onto the beach. That's kind of the idea, but they're kind of walking the kayak back in. But I don't know whether they're. I think they're actually looking to go out. I don't know. Maybe they are. But yeah. Anyway, the Baron would highly recommend the. I know. Went on Go See Kayaks. This could be like a different organisation or a different company. But yeah, Go See Kayaks, pretty good. Saw some dolphins. Wouldn't say a lot of dolphins, but saw, I don't know, maybe half a dozen, six dolphins, and they were pretty close. They didn't come exactly right to the kayak, but they were close, and you can sort of see them coming out of the water. And I think it's the whole experience of the fact that you're going on a sea kayak, which in itself, you don't typically go on sea kayaks. You generally just get a kayak up the river or something. So you're going on a sea kayak, you've got to get through the break or the waves. You're paddling out. You're in Byron Bay. You're going sort of past the lighthouse towards Julian Rocks. Then you're going to be kayaking around. You'll see some dolphins, and then sort of coming back in, and you may see some turtles, some green turtles, even coming back in. So I think it's just the whole experience, and just the kayak itself. Even if you don't even see dolphins, because yes, you can actually swim with dolphins. In New Zealand or Kaikoura. In fact, have just come back in. You can see them actually pulling the kayaks up the beach. So yeah, I thought it was a great day out. If you're going in the summer, you want to go morning because it's just scorching in the day. So the 6:30, ideally, the sunrise, because when you get back by 9 o'clock, it's just scorching in Byron. At least in the summer, even in the winter, it can be scorching as well. It's just hot. Australia is hot. It's a hot place, temperature-wise. So now, in terms of learn to surf, no, the Baron is not going to do the learn to surf. I mean, you can't do everything. I think just sort of pick one activity. Yes, you could do the learn to surf. It is popular, but I think I'd probably prioritise the kayak. You can learn to surf at other places. Byron is not the only place you can learn to surf. But yes, I think it would be good. I don't know, just standing up on a surfboard. So yes, I would recommend it. I think it was Mojo. They're the longest, or Mojo, the most popular surf school. But at the same time, the Baron went snorkeling. You go snorkeling out at Julian Rocks, where you can see sort of Julian Rocks in the background. Snorkeling at Julian Rocks, did sing green total, and also went gliding. You're on a glider, you go up, you turn the engine off, and you're just floating on the sky. And of course, skydiving, another popular activity, at least amongst backpackers at Byron. But I don't know, maybe you're working in with a festival of Byron, staying at the Arts Factory, or even just staying at the Arts Factory, whether you're camping or whether you're now glamping, where it's like a communal tent, and in a teepee, you have 10 people around a teepee, and they call this glamping. But yes, you could be camping, you could be in a dorm, or you could be in your own sort of self-contained, a villa. But I think the Arts Factory, and get involved with the activities by this guy, Cockatoo Paul. I know he lived out of a cave or something. I know early on in his life, so he learned all this, bush, survival skills, and he was lighting a fire just by sort of rubbing a stick. He did that this morning. And yesterday, of course, we made a bracelet out of a blade of grass. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know, it actually works. So the Baron's not wearing it at the moment. And he does all these other activities. And they went on you go on a nature walk on edible foods. So yeah, it's kind of maybe a Bear Grylls. Yeah, maybe sort of a Bear Grylls type experience. He also runs these adventures where you do. He was sort of talking about free camping and all sorts of, typical bush survival skills type sort of workshop. And he's talking about some sort of, I don't know, spa bath with a fire. You're sitting in a bath and there's a fire underneath or something like that. So, yeah, I think that'd be good. It's worth checking out. Just search Cockatoo Paul. I don't know, I can't remember his company now. He has a Facebook page. You'll find him. I don't know, great guy. And fairly, I don't know, I guess sort of, I don't know, high level sort of language, kind of, offensive swearing type language. But I don't know, that's kind of his personality. And then that's kind of typical Australian. I don't know, particularly sort of outback country. It is that kind of lingo. So, yeah, I think it's an experience. At the end of the day, it is just comedy. Yeah, but I don't know. He could offend a couple of people. In fact, at the trivia, I don't know, it kind of toned down his language a bit compared to, I don't know, he was really just ripping into his language. When I heard him, the Baron heard him over a year ago. He's kind of toned it down a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe some people do get maybe a bit offended. But having said that, yes, because it's in English, some people don't really understand English very well, so they may not even understand it. Okay, that was the Baron Breaks. Just heading to, I don't know, I'm going to walk around, might go to the lookout, and yeah, it's sort of 5 o'clock. I don't know what I'll do tonight. I might go to the silent disco dancing, whether I go piano bar, Great Northern, whether I go to the nightclub, Salt Crocodile, was it nightclub? Or whether just, I don't know, hang feral on the beach, as you do. It is Byron Bay.